Hi, this is Alan Shelton from the Spiritual MBA, and I'm here today with a pointer called the Grittiness of Life. Remember, a pointer is just a device used in the spiritual journey to point you away from the constructed conditioning and belief system that you've inherited as a life long acquisition in the journey of knowledge. And now we're moving into the journey of wisdom, and pointers are the norm within that world. So the grittiness of life, it's how to tell when you're on your spiritual journey. So paying attention to your spiritual journey, knowing when you're on the spiritual part of your journey, and knowing when you're lost in your head, as we would call it a lot of times, or your intellect would be another way to say the very same thing. So remember, as a child, we have no concepts or language. That's how we come. We're brand new out of the box. We have no concepts or language. We typically learn that sitting on our mother's front room floor or something along that line. And we are taught what occupies our intellect. So in other words, we come with a storage ready to fill. And humanity, culture, society, parents, and all sorts of other folks are really happy to stuff that full. And we are then taught that ideas, those are reality. And it's not to say that stories and ideas don't have their own tangibility, but the reality that gives life to all of those. In other words, we extract everything from that reality to render the ideas that we then believe are reality. So we spend a lifetime typically confusing the map for the territory. You'll hear that from me a lot. But that's simply not real. It's not real, certainly, in the path of wisdom and on your spiritual journey. And so here is the punchline. The grittiness of life is what lives before a created concept is where your spiritual journey happens. That's the pointer for today. Now, how can you use that? Well, whenever you are questioning yourself, go inside. And inside, ask yourself, who am I? And when you look at that, who am I, look under that question and see what's the energy, the essence, what is the consciousness, the being that is the fuel to the answer of who am I? And you will start to see that all of your ideas and all of your intellect are completely dependent and resting on the being and the consciousness that you are. And that is exactly the exercise of the spiritual journey. So this is Alan Shelton, the Spiritual MBA. Thank you for taking a few moments and listening to a pointer. And I will see you at the next pointer. Thank you.